Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Tower Wizard, or at least the itch.io demo of it. It's another incremental game. This time it's about a wizard who's making the biggest and best wizard tower they possibly can. So, greetings wizard, I'm the orb. Do you have some magic to spare? Click and hold me to give me some magic. In return, I can make you something useful. So I can click and hold it, or I can... No, clicking and holding is the upper limit. So, auto clicker does not help on this one. I like that. Build tower. How do you like this new tower? It's got a study. Check it out. Keep feeding me with magic, I'll keep adding new features. 2 more things to move around and see everything. Right click or shift click to drag. Finally, you can zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. That is all. Good luck. So wizard magic. Increase the amount of magic gained from clicking the orb. So there's a lot of options here. I'm immediately loving the visual style too. It's one of those where it's like, they could have just opted for a pure text-based system, but this has like so much more of an immediate tactile feel. Okay, so the rest of these require stuff that I don't have. What is this resource? Oh, we get it for studying. Okay. Knowledge gained from studying. And then speed of studying. Let's see. Summon spirits. Spirits provide magic to the orb. Okay, so we do still get... we still get resources for studying. Whether or not the wizard's in there. I wonder if it goes faster. That's a question. Like, if I have a character actively watching this thing, does it go quicker? Not sure. Seems like it's a decent bit faster. So we've got spirit magic. We also have text enhancement. Speed of automatic reading by 50%. So if I can get this up to 600, that gives me a speed boost. So I should probably invest in a little bit of wizard magic just because. There we go. Oh, that's much faster. Looks like we're only going up by, what, 3? It's still a lot faster than what we had. Let's see. We're saving for 80. Let's just keep scaling that one up. So it looks like we might end up with a decent amount of parallel resource types. Which I don't know. I'm a fan of. Okay, back to this. Oh, hide maxed. That's really nice. So we've maxed out clicking the orb. Next level is 3000. Do we get spirit magic? Sure. Summon some spirits. So they will automatically generate more magic for me. Let's see, what else can we get? And ideally, let's probably focus on comprehension and speed reading. Because at this point, the spirits can kind of manage themselves. And also, it doesn't seem like the spirits scale on their own. Ooh, music's got some kind of... It's got a pretty good bloop to it. Yeah, the question is, do I even want to manage this? If I leave this guy here, does it go faster? I think it does. Because in that case, I should have this guy studying in here on his own, because that's going to go so much faster. And then we should go out of our way to grab some other... Oh, I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep upgrading everything related to comprehension and speed reading. If I can just make it so that this guy just generates a bunch of this stuff on his own, that'd be lovely. I'll just periodically come back to summon some more spirits. We should probably go for some more spirit magic potency. But the more I invest in speed reading and comprehension, the faster this is going to just go on its own. let's see. Anything else? Because text enhancement's going to take a while. Spectre magic. Spirits into specters. They generate even faster. So it definitely seems like it's a little bit more of an idle game than incremental. But that's okay. Like, I don't need every single game. Well, idle incremental versus active incremental. Difference mostly is like, if you've ever played To The Core, you know what I'm talking about. Technically, you can kind of play that as an idle game, but not easily. Whereas, you know, Cookie Clicker, there are some active elements to it, but for the most part, you're just letting the game run itself. I don't think I really have a strong... Well, no, I do have strong feelings one way or another. I very much prefer the active ones because I find they tend to have more interesting gameplay. But I also recognize that, like, you know, some games are going to be a little bit more on the idle side than anything else. The one beef I am running into a little bit on this one, the music only turns on for a moment. Like, it's got some nice bloop to it, and then it's gone. I think I'm gonna just get rid of the... I think I'm just gonna get rid of all of it. We're just gonna listen to my own stuff. Oh, I turned on my headphones too, go figure. I was like, why is everything so quiet? And the answer is, oh, that's why. So we're about to get to level 3, so I think we can get our next major upgrade here. Upgrade tower. Ugh, too much. Okay, so we have spell research. There's the study. Unlock Mind Surge. Increases speed of automatic reading. Upgrade Mind Surge a couple of times. Active spells Mind Surge. So we only get one. And that's speed of automatic reading. And once again, it seems to be pretty valuable. Okay. Oh, click or press the study. Oh. So I can also click here and interact with it automatically. Oh. Okay, might as well snag that real quick. Probably just keep boosting the quantity more than anything else. So we also have Spirit Boost, upgrade max active spells. Problem is both are kind of pricey. Yeah, so let's just go with this one. Yeah, because we want this to go faster. How many more spirits can I snag while we're here? Decent chunk. Let me see. This next one would be extra spells and spirit boost. Because if I can get the spirit boost as well. Magic boost. Magic from spirits by 50%. Yeah, it's pretty good. Then next. Hard to say. Okay, we're getting 52 per tick. It's pretty good. Oh, did we? No, we haven't maxed out comprehension yet. What's the next level on this one? 60k. So this some of this is going to take a little bit more effort. It's mostly the question of what is the fastest path here. The one problem is there isn't a whole lot of parallel anything going on, so it's very much just get whatever the next upgrade is. And there's not much I'm specifically speccing into because the diminishing returns and the costs go up more and more fairly consistently here. Let's see, do we get... Yeah, let's get the next level of Mind Surge. Let's see, upgrade Spirit Boost. A lot of these are expensive. Coin Boost. Well, we don't even have coins to begin with, so that's meaningless. Fill spell circles. Spells can be unlocked from up... Yeah, so nothing fancy there. And what else do we have? Spectre Magic is a little pricey. It might not be a bad idea. Just kick back and wait for both of these two to fill in. Nah, that's not my style. We'll just catch up there. just by getting regular upgrades. I mean, we're probably going to get up to text enhancement, unless I want to grab even more spirits. Okay, so it's 52 to... Oh, that was speed. I thought for a second I was buying even more bonus, but alas, no dice. Let me see. I like the dithered mountains in the background. I don't know if that's exactly... Like, weirdly enough, I don't know much about pixel art, just in general, and so I'm not exactly great at discussing it. I'm a decent artist, but I don't know every style. Especially pixel art, which is very specific and singular in how it works. Okay, so we're up to 58. So each of those gets me literally 6. It's reasonable enough. I don't know. Go for spirit magic potency? We might as well. We're getting our way up to text enhancement. But I might as well snag this first, and the question is then, do we kick back and wait so I can get Spectre Magic and text enhancement quickly? Kinda. I don't think we need to, though. Let's see. Could also go for Spirit Boost. It's kind of fine. I just know Spectre Magic's probably going to be the biggest boost above even Spectre Magic. Well, I guess we get text enhancement kind of quickly. Right, I should actually be clicking here, because that makes it go even faster. I don't think it's a huge, amazing boost. No, it's pretty good, actually. Because studying seems to only increase the speed, but the speed's still pretty good. And we're shooting for 8,000, which is not too far away. Mostly just kind of the question of how much do I want to get into topics or considerations or anything like that. This is part of the reason why I like active incremental games. You know, I played, it's not Digium. Digium? Digzium, there we go. I was close, I was missing the S. Sorry, I'm a little... I guess I'm gonna say under the weather? Okay, so we're up to Spectre Magic. Oh, but we don't have any specters. Wait. Huh. This is cost 100. Do I need 100 spirits to get Spectre Magic? So I guess that was kind of a bust. It's not that bad, but still. Yeah, what was I going to say? So Digzium, for example, while it is very much an idle game after a certain point, the actual clicking just speeds it up a little bit further. There's still kind of that tactile element of going to, you know, each dig spot and digging up each tile, or multiple tiles at once to find the interactables. Here I'm literally doing nothing more than just pointing my mouse at a location and clicking on it a bunch. It's fine, but I find I actually really prefer when incremental games give you more actions, or maybe not actions is the right word. Mini games, kind of, sort of, or like an actual, like it's an incremental game, but it's also a perfectly viable, I don't know, city builder, for example, or, you know, digging and mining game, or I guess weird drill spaceship kind of dealio. Whatever the heck, to the core, I guess you very much are just a drill ship, but something about that makes it a little bit more immediately exciting. This one very much goes in kind of that vein of cookie clicker and stuff, where, yeah, you can just leave the game running on the side. And the only real lasting issue is just the fact that I'm here trying to do commentary over it, which, I don't know, it's as a creator, it's always one of those where I have to kind of mix and match where I want to levy my criticisms and critiques and even ideations, because for some people this true idle experience might actually be even more fun, because they're not actually looking for an active game to be playing. you know, something to put up on the side while they're doing something else. And so having a much more active component could actually feel kind of frustrating. I was playing I Am Future recently, and I really like that game, or at least the ideas behind it, but the actual execution. One of the things you did over the course of the game was you would find like microwaves and televisions and whatnot. And most of the time when you're like scrapping or interacting with anything, it's like a very, very light mini game, just like press up to hammer and then let go at regular times, or, you know, use the drill but don't use it too much because it'll overheat and your character will be like, ow. Whereas like the moment you find a fridge or a microwave or something, you actively have to care about slowly unpacking this thing. I don't think that was strictly bad per se, so much as it was, you couldn't play it super idly, but after a while, you kind of wished you could, just because, you know, how many microwaves are you willing to unpack before you get kind of sick of unpacking microwaves? Okay, what do we want the next one? 60k. Actually, we're pretty close. I might want to just upgrade the tower next, instead of going for the specters, because it turns out the specters are kind of pointless until we have enough spirits. I don't know why they were so immediately cheap, accessible. Okay, so I could go for Mind Surge. Yeah, sure. Anything that increases the speed, because if I can just keep getting this to go faster and faster, that'd be great. But some part of me wishes I was like, as silly as it sounds, imagine if studying you were solving Picross, and every time you complete one of them you get a small boost. You know, a flat amount of resources or a speed boost. You don't have to. It just feels like it would be kind of interesting to have those. But I think as we get more options and things to interact with, it won't be so bad. I could also just prestige right now and... oh. Okay, so this might be a bit more Norpy. And if that's the case, I'm going to be very happy. So prestiging. Resets your progress, but allows you to gain blessings to make the next run better. So I think we just chill for a bit. Okay, scales based on the amount of magic gained. So a few blessings. Oh yeah, looks like we got a bunch. So I think that's also part of it, is the more I prestige, it's probably the faster things are going to go overall. And that's always kind of an interesting concept of the incremental games where you're starting over quickly and often, and that can actually be quite fun in its own right. Okay, skill experience collected, points earned. So increase the amount of magic gained by 150%, knowledge, or cost of spirits by a factor of 5. I think I'm going to go for those. The cost of spirits might have been good. Ooh. Build tower. Can still interact with them? Kind of. Okay, what do we need for this one? Okay, wizard magic, no, comprehension, and speed or spirit magic. Grab both of those. At least this gets me large quantities every time. Go back to this. I guess actually I should just be focused on managing this, because it's so much faster. So much faster and so much more effective. So, not quite Norpy, it's mostly just a where do you want to invest your talent points. But that is actually extremely effective. Okay, now we got spirits. Okay, that should be enough to kind of get them going. Height maxed. Boost this a bit more, get a couple more spirits. So the factor of 5 might actually mean that I can get a whole mess of spirits much faster. So yeah, maybe I should have invested in that a little bit. mean, this is already going just ludicrously faster in comparison. Okay. See, how much are we getting? 184. Previous, I was getting like 56 or 64 or something like that. And, yeah, cripes. We're multiplying it all by 3 is nutty. Okay, so we don't need Spectre Magic. That's not going to help me too much. Get as many spirits as we can. Back to this. Spirit reading. So yeah, do we probably just kind of keep arms racing on knowledge? Because I've got the ×3 multiplier, it's the most valuable thing I can afford. Or most valuable thing I can invest into. And let's just keep getting more spirits. But we do want that spell bonus. So the main question is, how often do I prestige? Early and often, I think I'm more of an early and often kind of guy. I don't know if that's actually the correct way to do it, but it seems like it's one of those that, like, getting a bunch of those early talent points in seems worthwhile. Okay, let's upgrade the tower, because we might as well snag our next spell. Okay, Mind Surge, max active spells. Mind Surge, snag both of those. That's going to give me a nice little bonus. And keep grabbing spirits. I think we will go for the spirit discount. Only costs 1 talent point, and if we're lucky, that gets me a hell of a lot of spirits early. But also, we should see what the other talents are, because sometimes you get even more busted ones later, and it's like, yeah, the extra spirits are nice, but like, what if I can just increase my, increase all of my mana generation by 1000%? Those cheap spirits are nice, but boy, they don't hold a candle. Okay, feeling like we just keep going speed reading. Yeah, the question is, do we stick it out and stick around for a little while? Try and get up to at least 4 prestige points, maybe. And certainly, we're getting so much more than we were previously. It's not even, like, a fair comparison at this point. And maybe Spectres are actually a little bit more achievable than I thought. Let's see. I know clicking on the orb or clicking on study does give me a boost, but I don't think I care. Oh, it's even faster. Look at it go. The spirits are still generating more, but it is a close competition. Well, it's been a long week. It's been kind of like a weird long year. For me, I'm a little sleepy because, well, I guess I was up late playing board games and then writing about board games because, yeah, I'm slowly kind of thinking about doing some board game content as well. Neither here nor there on that one, but I've also been committing to a lot of, like, I guess charity things. So I've been joining, like, my buddy Alexa for Aleximus, and then I did two stream showings for Stumpmas. That was a lot of fun. Like, I really like these things, but oh boy, I am not quite prepared for the amount that this, like, messes with my schedule. Okay, are we close? If I stop summoning spirits, I think we'll get up to that 60k pretty quick. On the flip side, I could get Spectre Magic, and that could be fun. Yeah, upgrade max active spells, but the next spell is Coin Boost, and we do not have the resources for that. Even at my accelerated generation rate, it's still going to take a while to get up to, what was that, 100k knowledge? Actually, it's not going to take long at all. I'm still probably going to keep upgrading. The problem is coin boost doesn't even get me anything. What is this up here? Early prestige. Early to restart the run and reconfigure your blessings. There's no significant benefit. Okay. I do appreciate that it shows that, though. Oh. Upgrade the tower. So maybe we'll stick around for a little while. Because now we've got the prestige thing. Also, it seems like it's going to take a lot more. Oh, so it is very Norpy. So this isn't like Digzium where you can just get the same prestige points over and over and over again every single time you loop. This one actually makes you work for it. So we're still working on our, what, 4th prestige point? So I have to be here. So it is Norpy. I like that. Yeah, next tower upgrade is 1 million. So that's gonna take some time. I think our goal is to probably get enough spirits so we can summon a specter. The question is, if I summon a specter, does it eat all of my spirits and then I just have to rebuy them? Probably. Guess I should be investing in these. Okay, so we're at 74. Yeah, the price is going up, but it's not like massive. Each spirit is 48 magic every 2 seconds. That's 70 times 48. So actually, I don't know if the Spectre... Oh no, the Spectre is 100% worth it. That's a huge upgrade. No point for doing the mastery. Probably just spirit boost. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take that long. Yeah, the other thing I've been doing, at least a little bit more of, is trying to stream my way through games to completion. I don't necessarily know if it's worth it yet, but it's been a lot of fun actually finishing games for once. And actually rolling credits as opposed to, you know, bailing after an episode or two. And like some games I'm never gonna finish, you know, any number of reasons why. Let's just keep going for the potency. Our goal here at this point is just to get a Spectre, because that's going to massively increase how much mana I generate. Admittedly, maybe it's not the most useful to be investing in magic generation. This is not much I can actually spend my magic on, in retrospect. Kind of. I'm sure there's plenty. Okay, we're almost there. The main question is it going to let me resummon the spirits, or is the price still going to be high? Summon the Spectre. Okay, so the price is still high, but we have a single Spectre who generates a bunch. Let's boost that potency an amount then. It's certainly not zippy like the spirits were. Okay, I guess I'll get max spells. I don't think coin boost's gonna be that valuable. So the question is, well, actually, we're already at 100,000, so getting up to a million mana actually isn't going to take too long. How's this doing? I think we stick it out. Clearly what I need to do is just sit down with like a notepad at some point and just write down a bunch of topics. Whenever I hit one of these moments where I'm just kind of like, yeah, the game's just kind of running itself, and I just kind of... I'm saying kind of a lot. Filler language is brutal. To go back to what I was saying, I need to write down a bunch of things on like a notepad of just like, hey, here's topics. Game gets slow, just just chat about something. Like, I could talk about board games, but I feel like that would be irrelevant. Usually I like to pick something relevant to the current topic at hand, which I guess would be this game. Okay, let's get a little bit more spirit magic going. We could get the text enhancement, but I think I'm going to leave it. Good as further upgrades would be, I don't think it's worth it. I think we save the knowledge, build that up. Shell's judging me a little bit because the game is too idle and she doesn't respect these games. She thinks that... I need to read books as swiftly as this person is. I read books insanely fast. I just don't dedicate the time to it. Yeah, I have a pile of 3 books that I've been meaning to read for a while. But I've just been busy. 216k for the next one. Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, I read about a page a minute. It depends on the book. Like, the denser the book, or the denser the page, or the, like, more complicated the narrative, or the more character dialogue. Character dialogue is so much easier and faster to read, purely on merit of the fact that, like, you know, you're not having these giant chunky paragraphs when people are talking back and forth. You can if somebody's monologuing, but that's about it. Boy, I wish I could read books this fast. Main question would be information retention, but who knows. So what is this? I can build a bank. It is expensive. I could also build an academy, but I need coins. I guess I'm going to save up for the coin boost spell and the bank. Because yeah, specters are going to be too expensive. Most of the, yeah, so we go for finances. Let's see. Because coin boost is 70k. Yeah, we're almost there. Are we on prestige? Because what else can we get? Spell effects by 100%, amount of coins produced by the bank, and then blessings locked until we have 5. Curious about cost of spirits by a factor of 5. Does that mean it reduces them by, like, down to 20% of the normal value? Because that actually would be insane. I love the fact that the wizard does just warp around here. I think that's really cool. But bank. So increase coin production. I mean, we are already coining pretty hard. Okay, coin boost spell. Slot that in. Increase the amount of coins produced by the bank. And then now we're just chilling. Because I generate a decent amount of mind. It's still a little slow. Or mind knowledge. It's a little slow. The main thing is I kind of want to stick it out and see if I can get exactly 1 more. Because if I can get 1 more prestige point, we can see what T2 gets us. And that might give me a lot of options. Oh, you know, I mean, easy topic to talk about is, I bring up Norpy, specifically for people that have not played Norp Apolog. It's a incremental game that came out about a year ago, actually. And one of the things that it did incredibly well was you had like a bunch of different structures, each with their own upgrade paths and stuff. And you had a limited amount of Norps, these little Nomi, goblin, whatever creatures. You only had a limited number of them that you could dedicate to one or multiple structures. And then you also had a limited amount of talent points that you could use to upgrade each of these structures in various ways, or add extra effects or whatnot. And so as part of it, because of this rarity of resources, you are often choosing between, yeah, do I want a bunch of mountaineers? Do I want to go for guns? Do I want to go for, like, weird laser wizards? Do I want to go just, like, hard rockets and just endlessly salvo missiles into this rock? And then the talent points would let you modify that even further. And it was a very satisfying system purely from the perspective of, like, oh, how would I put it? It's going to take me a long time to get that prestige level. Okay, can also build an academy for magic education, but I should probably go for a couple points in coin production just because. Then we go for the academy. Monetary policy. Manage the economy. Oh. Let's go for the academy, though. See what that gets me. And so... Digzeum, you kept... Ooh, knowledge boost or spirit boost? I think we want the knowledge boost. So, increase the amount of knowledge gained. Magic gained. So actually the coin boosts wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, and we're actually starting to max this section out. But so as part of it, Norp Applog, getting prestige points was hard work. Like, it took a lot of effort. And, maybe not a lot of effort, but time and good builds and whatnot. And so here I'm kind of trying to force it in hopes that I can maybe possibly get one more prestige point. I could start over and probably get it a lot faster. But I don't know if it's exactly worth it. Guess let's just pick up a bunch of spirits. Because we might be able to get a second Spectre, and actually that would be very good. Okay, so that's Academy Bank. So this thing's donezo. I think we'll get it. Okay, how's Bank going? It's going. It's a little slow. Yeah, these give further boosts. Yeah, for the most part I want to go for knowledge. Just because it feels like I can actually finish some things. Yeah, so I want the spirit boost, maybe. Because that's spell effects by 100%. Because I think I might go for Blessing of the Spirits and then Spell Mastery. As good as 2 points in Spell Mastery would be. Right, I can just hold that down. I don't have to click it. Let's see. That's kind of capped. I guess we keep boosting this. Okay, so that spell is done for good. That's still a fair ways off. Maybe I should save up for theoretical curriculum. What's the next level of orb upgrade? 300 million. So that's very much outside of my ability to reach. Do I want coin boost? Increases things by 30%. I think I'm still gonna go for spirit boost first. Do we? Actually, no, I should go coin boost. Biggest limitation right now very much is access to coin. Okay, now we save up this amount. But yeah, so because of Norp Applog, there's that really strong like feeling of build customization that I found incredibly compelling. I think we're gonna make it there. It's gonna take a little bit. The main question is, do I crawl out? I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound, I'm already committed to this. And once we get theoretical curriculum, I'm gonna use that to max out a couple of things, mostly gold boost. Actually, is it worth it? Because there's only a handful of things that I can even afford at this point. Let's go for this one first, because it's a 50% increase. Let's see, I don't think I have anything else I should be focused on. So let's get a second Spectre. Because that's hopefully going to give me just madcap resources. Okay, practical curriculum. And then Spectre Magic Potency. Yeah, so that's going a fair bit faster. As soon as this ticks over, I think we just prestige, because there's no way I'm getting another point after this. I was worried that this was going to take more time, but it looks like we're fine. Just got to make sure I don't click it preemptively, because that would be deeply embarrassing. One more? Yeah, there we go. Alright, prestige. Let's take a look. Okay, I think I'm going to try that. Just because I have to see. Well, let's see spell effects. Huh. Okay. Build tower. So the question is... Let's see, wizard magic, comprehension. There we go. Comprehension and speed reading. Get some spirit magic. Okay, I think that's considerably cheaper. We'll have to see how quickly I can get up to 100 or like maxed out spirits. Because I think it really did reduce that price by a full 80%. It's still going to scale like exponentially, but at this point, that's going to be way less of a problem. I wish instead of having to click on this, it was more about just being able to tell my wizard, hey, go sit here. Hide maxed. Actually kind of weird that the windows are so small. Okay, price is going up though. As soon as we hit spells though, this is going to get so much faster. Let's see. Yeah, this isn't any faster, but that's okay. When I'd gotten 2 of these, so yeah, all spells are increased by an additional 200%. So that should almost be outright zippy at this point. The other question was, few blessings. No, it didn't show me. I wonder if we don't have another prestige tier. It'd be weird. I mean, but then again, this is a demo. Who knows how long it actually is, how much content is packed away in it. We should upgrade the tower. And then summon a bunch of spirits. 45. Okay. Grab both of those, and that should be a huge boost to both. It feels pretty zippy. Let's see. Keep going, comprehension. A little bit of text enhancement. I mean, yeah, just grab everything. The main reason why I wanted to go for doubling or tripling my spell effectiveness is because spells affect everything. That there's a spell for mind generation, there's a spell for spirit generation, there's a spirit for money generation. It feels like we're about to max comprehension and speed reading way earlier. Oh no, they keep going. What is the upper limit on these things then? Because I thought it capped at 10 earlier, but no, it's got to be higher than that. By Spectre Magic, seeing as we can get a Spectre immediately. Almost immediately. Yeah, that's much cheaper. Okay. Yeah, how much does a Spectre generate? 22,000. Yeah, that's extremely good. Okay, so what do we think? Upgrade the tower? Because yeah, I didn't even have Spectres by this point in time. The last round. It's going to take a while to get to the next prestige point. And there's some amount of concern that... let's see. I have some amount of concern that there is nothing else for me at this point, that we actually have already hit the cap. If so, that's entirely okay. I mean, it's a solid 45 minutes worth of content on its own. And we do still have some things that I can spend prestige points on. I'll probably do Blessing and Magic next, just to max that out. Coins are good. Let's see. The coins are good, but it takes so long to get to them. And that's the issue. I think the one thing I would say is for the amount of prestige points I have, I wish it gave me more options early so I could really focus on a singular build. Currently it's a little limited. What Norpic excelled at is there was like 4 or 5 different ways to get rock dust functionally. Right now we only have rock dust 1 and then also rock dust 2, and they're completely separate. And completely separate and independent from each other. I wonder if I could actually check, like, meters. Nah, I can't. Almost would be kind of cool if you could compare yourself to the, like, overlay a silhouette of how far you were the last time. Kind of a, like, hey, here's the ghost. Oh, you know what? No, that wouldn't work. A lot of the real estate on the ground actually is going to have buildings on it. Well, do we want to just upgrade the tower? Yeah, might as well. Get that bank early. Because the bank's going to take a while before we can actually do anything with it. Let's see. Max the spells. Look at that go. It's so fast. I swear it was generating like 600 previously. No, maybe it wasn't. Or I just missed something. I don't know. Let's see, do we... No. Because we want to build the bank. Then we want to get a bunch of spirits. There we go. Because this way coins will stack up slowly while we're just hanging out. We should probably save up for Spectre Magic potency. I do really appreciate that speed. Oh, we don't have coin boost yet. We should probably get coin boost more than anything else. Let's see. Oh, right. And the other one is, might as well get more spirits. Yeah, so we're even going to be able to get up to like 3 spirits here. Yeah, so that factor of 5 on spirit generation was really good. There we go, coin boost. I'm not... Well, I don't know. We might even be able to get up to 3 specters here. That's good value. Okay, also should equip the coin boost. Get the next upgrade, and we're good. Let's see. I mean, I guess I might as well put 2 points in Spirit Magic Potency, seeing as that maxes it out. We can get another Spectre. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the upgrade Mind Surge. Yeah. Mostly because I think that also just gets it out of our way. Yeah, so we don't even have to think about it anymore. Grab another one of those, then we save up for the Academy. Oh, right, because the Academy gives an even further boost to things. Okay, hide those. That's good. I think we stay on Knowledge Boost, at least for a little while. No, I guess we might actually get up to that 600, in retrospect. And both of those are maxed out. Let's see. Guess we save up for Spectrum Magic Potency. 300 million is going to be punchy. Yeah, so what do we invest into? Keep going for this? Sure. Because it does feel like it's going a little faster. The main question is... yeah, when are we going to max out on knowledge? Because I think I'm going to keep the boost pointed at knowledge, at least for a little bit, seeing as... that's the only way I'm going to be able to... well, no. I mean, this also scales things up, too. It's one of the only ways for me to boost coin generation. And spirit generation? I mean, spirit generation definitely boosts itself. Just not quite enough parallel systems at this point for me to play around with. The reason why I brought up Norp and the reason why it works, you know, currently I have 3 different systems going: coin, magic, and knowledge. And ultimately, I'm locked entirely based on the 3 resources that they generate. I'm just waiting for those to go up. The thing that Norp did really, really well that I liked was the fact that generally if you were waiting, you needed to switch your build around. Do I want to go for this, or do we want to go for this? For Spectrum Magic Potency. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Okay, so that's a big boost. Maybe I should have done coin production though. Let's see. Yeah, let's just scale that up a little bit. We need the spirit, but I want to get everything else sorted first. Spirits are going pretty well. It's going to take a while before I can get text enhancement. I'm not even sure if I need it. 300 million for the next one. Otherwise, we could just prestige. I think considering how long it's going to take me to get further, maybe we do prestige. The reason why is... yeah, seems like this is currently the upper limit. That's a bit rough. And we're still going to be able to cruise here. Probably get both of those. Just hang out, boost it. Because Wizard Magic is the only amount of boost from the orb. Okay. Because yeah, I was really hoping Wizard Magic would also let me boost my study. Yeah, at this point, I think we've actually kind of tapped out a little bit. There's not much left to do, unless there's more prestige tiers that I don't know about, or we save up for the next Wizard Tower upgrade. Because maybe the next Wizard Tower upgrade is where the game like really starts to take off. It's a little difficult to tell, and I'm not sure if I want to wait the 300 million. I guess why don't we get back kind of where we were, and then I'm just going to chill for a little while I let the game idle. The main problem is, once again, commentating over a game that is just playing itself is difficult unless I want to treat it entirely like a podcast, which I could. And I know a lot of people listen to me as though I am podcasting. Oh, no. I should actually get orb. Because, yeah, more spirits is good, but we want orbs so I can start casting spells. Let's see. Grab that. Equip that. That'll give me a boost. Huge boost. Yeah, the interesting thing is it had that lock symbol, as though there were more, but now there just isn't. There's entirely a possibility that just it's not the game yet. Shouldn't expect too much from it. And to some degree, that's exactly my policy here of, like, I'm playing an itch.io demo. Like, I should know that this is not going to be a substantive experience. And that expecting more than this would actually be kind of ridiculous. And the fact that it actually has this amount of content already is actually kind of neat. One thing I'd love to see is the ability to increase the size of these windows and, like, choose left or right which side of the tower's on. Even to the point where it'd actually be kind of nice if I could pin some windows. But maybe make that an upgrade. Or make multiple of these things like upgrades or extra things that I have to invest into. Because I could actually see that being pretty good on its own. Just the ability to pin a window, so I could be like, oh yeah, it's time for me to, you know, spend some upgrades on knowledge. Or, you know, maybe I'm waiting to see. I might as well snag that one. It's nice and easy. Upgrade the tower again. We are cruising. Unsurprisingly. The problem is we're hard locked by knowledge, and that has not gone up in speed. It's really just spirit generation that's been boosted this time around. But that's okay. Alright, well, I think at this point, we're kind of where we were. We're a little bit back, but not, like, heinously so. So I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, and let's see what the next level of tower gets me. If that gets me another prestige, unlikely. And then we can kind of close things out, and probably just leave it running. Well, leave it running. Leave this for later, because it's a solid basis. I think it just needs a lot more width early. I'm going to repeat this endlessly. A and B options are huge. The talent tree is a good A and B option. You know, these are kind of good A, B options purely of, like, I'm ignoring coins because I don't need it right now. But because of the limited amount, I functionally don't have any A, B options because now it's just exclude this one thing that I don't think is particularly valuable. I don't think that's really much of a choice. And so I'd love to see a greater, deeper variety available even from the get-go. But, you know, maybe limit players a little bit. How would I describe it? Kind of like how prestige points let you get permanent upgrades. It'd be interesting if you could have, like, a limited amount of resources that you allocate per run to, like, boost things further or add extra resource types. Or maybe just like a mini game. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of options for it. And I think I'm mostly just reaching for the potential for this game to be not quite so idle. As I feel like it's being held back at least a little bit by its idleness. But that might also just be me at the moment. Anyway, let's just jump ahead a little. Okay, so it took about another 15 minutes, but we've got the next tower upgrade. Oh, congrats, you reached the end of the prototype. Keep playing. Sure. Upgrade tower. Alright, so there's nothing else for me to do. Yeah, so the main thing is, I really like the presentation here. This is a very solid game. It's very pretty. I love the look of this. I think the one thing I'd love to see is a broader talent tree, right? Even from the get-go. I think these 5 blessings are fine, but specifically, I love the idea of these spirits in kind of this pattern, and it's kind of almost a shame that you can turn them, that you turn so many of them into specters. I almost kind of wish there were talents that let you, you know, bypass or switch certain things around, like maybe a talent that makes it so spirits, but only spirits, generate knowledge as well. So it's like, oh, okay, so I could actually go for that direction. Or, you know, what are some other good examples? So like, spirits generate both spirit or mana and knowledge, so you kind of want to have both, and then maybe you hit a knowledge cap and you convert them all over into specters or something. Or maybe one where you can combine all of your specters into one uber specter, and so it's not only increasing their, like, adding their stats together, but then adding a little bit of a multiplier on top of that, so you just have this like one giant orb just rotating around your main orb with like a single lightning connection that's giving a big boost. Or I don't know, give me some gnomes or goblins or something that are running up and down, and I can give them various orders. It feels like there's a lot of things that could be done to expand this even further, and so much of it really does depend on the prestige system being compelling. And so, like, who made this game? Who's in charge of this one? Barra Bob. You know, if you're watching this video, I love it so far. I think this is really solid. I think the main thing that you'd want to focus on is just a lot of that lateral depth in terms of build crafting. So for this prototype, who cares? You know, no one's going to be playing... Well, I mean, plenty of people might end up playing this prototype, but nobody's going to be examining it terribly critically, nor really needing it to be like the biggest or the deepest incremental game ever. But as far as launch goes, the thing that's really going to make this game shine both is having, let's just turn them all into specters. Because the specters look pretty cool, they just don't fire as much. And whereas the spirits fire twice as often and therefore look nicer. Maybe that's it. Maybe I kind of wish the specters fired even faster or something like that. Just because having the whole, you know, the whole collection of spirits, especially extended out as far as they go, just looks so much cooler than the handful of specters. Again, purely aesthetic. I love watching this thing just burn too, even if we have nothing to do with it, because there's nothing left. Anyway, I guess with all of this said, I might as well mention that the itch.io demo is available now. So if you want to play it yourselves, you're not going to see anything more than I've already shown, but it is bearbob.itch.io/tower-wizard, which I will have a link in the description below as well. But it's definitely a game to keep an eye on. I'll also have a link to the Steam page. So if this catches your eye and seems like something you might want to play at a later date once it's actually gotten some more content to it, please go and add it to your Steam wish list, as it helps the developers immensely. But with all that said, I'm gonna go take a break. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, right, of course, like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill.